Hello, Thursday the 8th of September 2016. Welcome along, boys and girls. Birthdays, as always, at the end of today's show. If you're wondering what your birthdays is, they always come up right at the end, except for one. One little birthday that we must mention this morning is Finn, who is a little man in Australia, son of my cousin Tim Ryan. So happy birthday to you this morning, Finn. Hope you had a wonderful day. It's probably the end of your day now. You might even be in bed, so you might get this tomorrow. But happy birthday to Finn. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday, Finn. So last night's quiz, oh, that was fun getting there last night. Well, you certainly know the children are back at school now because the traffic has got much worse. Through the whole of August, you know, it's not too bad. And around Christmas usually as well, you get 2 weeks around Christmas where it's not too bad. The rest of the time it's a bloody nightmare, and it was last night. Getting to work took me nearly 2 hours, and when I was sitting in traffic in somewhere where there are houses and shops all over the place and no little quiet streets, I suddenly became desperate to go to the toilet. You know, no, not standing up, sitting down. Oh, oh no, here we go. Regular viewers to the show may remember the story I told. I don't think I'm going to tell it again. No, I'm not. The story I told, unless you ask, and the story I told you about, it was about 5 or 6 years ago now, an incident on the M3 motorway. Well, it came nearly close to that, but this time there was too many houses, too many shops around. I thought, oh my God, you know, you're sweating and everything. I thought, what am I going to do? Anyway, I managed to hold on for about 15 minutes, and then I came round and go, right, I need to find somewhere now. By this point, I was in like an area where there were a couple of pubs, and I've come off my usual route where I knew there were no pubs, and I've turned right, and there on the corner is a pub. So I quickly pulled up double red lines. I had no choice. I pulled onto the double red lines, ran into the pub, discovered the toilet, which was empty and had toilet paper. Thank God for that. And I sat down, and that was it. Thank God for that. I came back out, no ticket on the car, and off I went. I rang up Ronnie immediately, who just laughs down the phone. As I said, I bet this has happened to you once or twice, hasn't it? One of my neighbours, I won't tell you which one. One of my neighbours, I'll never forget. I once saw her park the car, and all of a sudden she shot out the door without locking the car. And I said, "Are you all right?" And she ran into the house, but didn't make it. Dear me. Oh, these things are sent to test us. Oh, you can laugh at the time. I wasn't laughing yesterday when I was sitting down there, waiting in the car, desperate. There must be something you can buy, little car toilets or something like that. The only thing is there's not much space in there, is there? Or maybe I could just remove one of the chairs and have a chemical toilet installed in the car. Something like that. Be a good idea. Do these things exist? Ronnie said to me, he said, do you know if there was a camera anywhere? Because there's blooming cameras all over, you know, waiting for you to make a mistake. Yeah, and the fact that you were desperate to go to the toilet wouldn't make any difference. Nope, you've got to pay the fine. You're not allowed to stop there. Oh, what do you want us to do? Bloody idiots. Eh? He said, was there a camera? I said, I don't care. I'm happy to pay the fine. I just got to that toilet. I'm happy to pay it. Hang on a minute. Car toilets. Let's have a look. Car toilets. Do such things exist? They do. Oh, God. Ah, yeah, but not for... Oh, hang on. Portable toilet. Look at this. £80. Let's have a look. Dometic 976 portable toilet. You can have a look. I can't show you because I haven't got the picture. If you type in Dometic, Dometic portable toilet. The only thing is, you couldn't put that in on the seat in your car and go, could you? Because it's too high. You know, you'd be sitting on the seat and your head would be down like this, you know, pushed up against the ceiling. I need a bigger car. That's all there is to it. I need a bigger car with a toilet in the back. Anyway, I'm pleased to say I made it. So I then rejoined all the traffic. Eventually I got there to the quiz night, and we did the quiz. Oh, what a boring audience last night. Very, very subdued. You know when you're going around and completely different to last week's, who were joining in and shouting things back to me. There was nothing. It was like talking to a bloody brick wall last night. What a miserable... I'm not saying they were miserable, but just not joining in. They were there... I suppose they were there... Well, to do the quiz, and they were all a bit serious. Oh, come on, lighten up a bit, for God's sake. Enjoy yourselves. Very, very subdued last night. So I got sort of 3/4 of the way, and I kind of wondered why I'd bothered. There was the usual team there with their full support, the lovely short planks, headed by the great Johnny. My good friend Bruce is always there. He's a lovely bloke, Bruce. So if you ever want to come down to the King's Head Theatre Bar in Upper Street in Islington, it's a quiz night every Wednesday at 8:30 there, boys and girls. But do join in, let yourself go a bit. Life is not all glasses and being serious and walking around like you work in a library, for God's sake. So that was that. I see the new iPhone is out now. It's out, boys and girls. It has been mentioned by the great, what's his name? The Apple man himself, Mr. Apple. I don't know what his name is. I only know Steve Jobs, and he's not with us anymore, so it's the bloke who took over from there. And, it's just I look at it, it's just another phone. Of course, Ronnie, my mate's gone into meltdown, hasn't he? Oh, no, because he has to have the latest updated thing as soon as is possible. He will not wait. Now, I've already told you, it's about time I updated my phone now. One of the reasons being, there's something wrong with the camera on the front of this, and when I do my Facebook things, it's not the right way round, the Facebook Live thing. So I have intended to update this for a while, but not until the new one comes out. Now, I will not update it with the brand new one. It's a lot of dosh, that is, a lot of dosh. I will go the next one down, which will be the iPhone SE. I think it's the SE. Now, I've seen it. I haven't got them here. I've already written down the price somewhere of what I've seen it for before the new one came out. So I'm going to have another look on the Apple site in the next couple of weeks or so and see if the price of that has come down. And if it has come down, I might just purchase that. Although I can't at the moment. No credit cards, dear. No credit cards, no debit cards, nothing. All cancelled when I lost my wallet. Cancelled all the cards, found the wallet half an hour later. Hello, can you turn my cards back on? I found them. No, you can't do that. No, got to wait for the new ones. I mean, how long does it... How do they make little credit cards? You know where the numbers are sticking out? Is there someone there with a little metal thing and a hammer going, oh, that's the number 3. Number 3. Oh, that's number 7. Is there someone there with like a metal thing, banging hammers, banging numbers into your cards? How do they do that? It's all very clever. Well, you would think it was that way because it takes them so blooming long to send one. How does it take 10 days to do that? No, there's a machine. They push a couple of buttons, it chucks one out the other end. I bet someone said, oh dear, no, just to make it as difficult as possible, there's the card, we'll put that on the shelf for 10 days and then send it off. Is that what they do to make it difficult for people? It's like the post office. I don't understand first and second class, okay? Because you send a second class envelope or postcard or something, you put it in a box. You put it in the post box, the same post box as that you put in the first class letters. Now, to me, it seems madness. Does someone at the other end then sort out the first and second class envelopes, right? And they get the second class ones and then put them on the shelf for 2 days and then send them on. Is that how it works? Because it's just madness, isn't it? It should just be one class. I don't understand how else that can work. What is the point of the post office having a second class service, okay, and yet they get all the letters at the same time? Does it help them to have a first and second class? Because surely these have to be sorted out. Well, we'll just put those over there for a couple of days because they're second class and then we'll do them. They might as well just do them at the same time, mightn't they? There's a thought for you. Write in if you want to. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk is my email address. So the new iPhone is out. Terry H, who's up to North. Hello, Terry. Up to North. Oh, incidentally, Danny Davis is not in Wales. He is also up to North. He corrected me yesterday. I was corrected. We do like a bit of correction, don't we? Oh, I bet you like a bit of correction, don't you, David, Danny? Eh? Yes, he's up north as well. Terry H is not impressed with the new iPhone 7. I think I saved his message. There it is. Well, here's Terry H. Well, iPhone looks exactly the same as the other, except no headphone port. Hardly innovative. There's a good word. Innovative. If only I could say it. Innovative. Glad I went with Samsung. Well, it's up to you, Terry, dear. But, yes, I know what you mean. They all look the same, don't they, really? Those iPhones. No headphone port. Well, that's a bit of a pain for a lot of people, including myself, really. And I'll tell you why for me. Not because I can't plug a headphone in, but because the sound that I send to you, okay, through this wonderful microphone, is plugged in to that headphone port. So I don't know how to do that now. There is an adapter coming out, I gather, which won't be that expensive. I've heard prices around around the £10 mark, so it's not too bad. And you'll be able to plug that into the lightning connector at the bottom, and then plug your headphones into that other quad. But of course, that's something else to carry, isn't it? You know, it all starts bits and pieces all over. I mean, it's bad enough with computers. Bits and pieces all over the place. Plug that in there, plug it in there, unplug it, plug it in, unplug it, and all that business. So presumably, there will be some sort of attachment if I wanted to use the lightning wire to record my shows like this, other than the headphone socket where everything's plugged into at the moment. So what basically happens, I talk to you through this microphone, it goes through a mixer, comes through this wire here. Oh, I knew that would happen. Comes through that wire there, you see, and that plugs into the headphone socket, and that's how it all works. The wire itself, not cheap. That little bit of wire is like 25 quid, but that's what it is. Do you want it or don't you want it? So presumably they bring out some sort of adapter for the lightning wire as well. So if I wanted an iPhone, what's the next one? 7. Is it 7 or 8? I can't remember. If I wanted the brand new iPhone, I could probably get another lead and use the lightning, but I don't. You know, I'll get the next one down because it'll be much cheaper than it was when that was the newest one. Or I hope so, anyway. I think I saw prices like £375 a little while ago, so it needs to be less than that if I'm gonna change up, so to speak. So no iPhone socket. Now, of course, a lot of people moaning that they've got to buy this new lead, which is understandable. On the other hand, Apple have probably, one of the reasons they've done this is to make it even thinner. You know, so they're trying to make it thinner and thinner. And I don't understand, what is all this obsession with thinness, boys and girls? Everything has to be thin all the time. What is it? What's wrong with a little fat phone? There's nothing. I think it's fattest. I do think it's fattest. You know, don't you? There's nothing wrong with a little fat phone. My iPhone 5S is a little bit fat. I don't have a problem with that. It goes in my inside pocket all right. No trouble at all. What's wrong with a fat phone? There's all this thing with thinner and smaller. There was a little phone once. I don't know if you remember it, from Sony. My mate Wayne had it. Wayne, who used to run a pub. He's got a lovely job at the moment. He's been there he must have been there about 8 or 9 years now. Looks after like a really posh house in Canonbury, right near to, is it London? I think it's either London or Blackfriars Bridge, one of those. A beautiful place he lives. Very ornate, wooden walls and all that business. Oh, it's inside, you know, brick building, wooden inside walls, all polished, massive staircase. Oh, beautiful place. I'll take a video next time I go and see him, if he gives permission. He might not be able to do that. And he had one of these tiny Sony phones. Now, it was smaller than this. This is a little recording device that I've got. It was about that big, this little phone. Here's my head. Look, so you can... perhaps a head isn't a good thing. Of the latest Harrods magazine. Yeah. Oh, I've got an idea for some Christmas gifts for you. Or one or two in here today this week. Yeah, this phone, actually, it was probably smaller than that. I think it was... Here you go. It was about that big, his little phone. And this is quite some years ago. And I thought, how easy is that to lose? A tiny little phone like that would surely be very easy to lose. Now, my phone, as you know, I lost mine a few weeks ago and I was very, very lucky. Someone picked it up, waited for me to ring and then handed it back. I give them 30 quid. But my phone, I have a string on it, okay, which is attached to the top there, and that generally goes around my neck. Sometimes my mate says, oh, you look like a tourist with a camera. Doesn't bother me. I'm not going to lose it, am I? You know, so it goes around my neck. Like that, so that's my phone. But smaller and thinner all the time. I get fed up with it. Oh, there's a Burton sale at the moment. Here we are. Look, Burton sale. Now, where's that? I saved that. Here we go. Here we go. Another example of thinness. Burton end of season sale up to 50% off. Here we go. Smart checks slim shirt. Super skinny jeans. Eruca floral skinny shirt. Slim fit. What's a slim skinny? Slim skinny. Where's the one for normal people? No wonder they don't sell everything. No wonder they don't sell anything. We are not all slim and skinny, dear. What is wrong with these people? There's any more there? There's a t-shirt there, dyed polo shirt. That looks like it's for a midget. No, not a midget. What's the skin? Very slim person. The only person I know that's slim is my nephew. Oh, and don't he go on about it. Everything he buys is going to be really tight. He bought a pair of trousers yesterday, and it's 2 inches waist. He's got a 2-inch waist. Terrible. He nearly fell down a drain the other day. My nephew, Jimmy Butler, nearly fell down the middle of a drain. Slim, skinny. Come on, let's have some normal stuff, for Christ's sake. Dear me. Or as the boy in Ted... I'll never forget that time. Remember Ted Baker? This is... Was it early? It was early in the year. It was February, wasn't it? Yeah, February in the year. My mate took me out because we do a Chris Day and a Ronnie Day now. Chris Day is for my birthday and Ronnie Day is for his birthday, and we go shopping. We only do it a couple of times a year. And on Chris Day, back in February, he took me to Ted Baker in London, my favourite clothes, Ted Baker. And there I was looking at these jackets. And I just couldn't find one to fit. And they did say slim. They said slim and skinny fit. So I thought, well, if I'm usually a large, that'd be an extra large. I couldn't get them to fit. And this queen come mincing over. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to come and try our classic range over there? In other words, you're too fat for this lot, mate. Get over there. But it was the way he said it. It was very nice how he said it. And indeed, he sold me, I think, in the end, 2 or 3 jackets and a pair of shoes for my birthday. Ronnie bought the shoes for my birthday. I ended up buying far too much, but there we are, you know. Only for you. Look, this is one of them. I bought this in February and it lasts. Have you seen the lining? Look at this, lovely. Very, very nice indeed. Slim. No, classic, please. Classic. I'm sick of seeing the word skinny and slim. It does upset me, dear. Christmas presents. Here's a great Christmas present. If you want to save up something for me, one moment, please. In the latest Harrods catalogue, which has just arrived, boys and girls. I know, I've only been once. That was for my nephew's 18th birthday. And we went there and I bought him something in there. And they asked for your name. And ever since then, I've been getting these magazines. Wonderful to read on the toilet. If you have enough time, that is. Look at this, lovely. I would like one of those, please. Can you see that watch there? Look at that beautiful watch. What's it made by? Oh, I can't see the writing, dear. It's so small in these catalogues. Swiss watch. Swiss watch manufacturer Ulysses Nardin is known for its mastery in the field of marine chronograph. Oh, it goes on and on. Anyway, only £8,300. Can I have one, please? One of those, please. Can I have one of those watches? Maybe Ronnie will get me one if he wins the lottery. He keeps telling me if he wins the lottery, he's going to pay off all my mortgages and give me... is it £1 million? Yes, and I'll get a nice car for that. Get a Bentley. I'd get a Bentley. Oh, yes, please. Not a Porsche. Vulgar cars. Not a Porsche. Not a Ferrari. Not a... What's that one that hairdresser boy likes? Lamborghini. Not one of that. No, a Bentley, dear. A Bentley. A class car. Not vulgar. A class car. Thank you. I'll have one of those. I also noticed... Do you remember I showed you these? Look, they're still there. Maybe they can't sell them. Maybe they're too expensive for people. They're still there advertising it. These are the butterfly watches. Yes, very nice. I don't wear a watch. There's clocks everywhere now, isn't there? Including on your mobile phone and everywhere like that. So if that is a little too dear for you, some other ideas, boys and girls, advertised this morning actually in the Daily Mail, is the Guinness Book of Records. Now, I'm not a book reader. And probably, you know, if I got books for Christmas, I'd probably be a bit disappointed, depending on what they were. I can't read a novel. I read 10 pages and, oh, look at all that. And then it goes on. I can't be bothered to read anymore. And no patience with novels. However, something like the Guinness Book of World Records, there's a good Christmas present. Now, have I got one here? I used to have one. Hang on, what's that down? Is that one? 1 minute. 1 moment, please. No, I haven't got that one. I've got this one. This has been quite useful for me over the years. The Virgin Book of British Hit Singles. It's got all the songs that ever came out in there. Although this is a bit out of date now. So no, I thought I had a Guinness Book of Records somewhere. No, maybe not. Anyway, it's a great gift. So in this year's brand new Guinness Book of World Records, the bizarre, the daring and the utterly eye-watering, a huge pet cat, leaping llama and burning man are all new entries in the Guinness Book of World Records 2017. Oh yes, and they've got a massive cat, longest cat, 3 foot 10, 10.6 inch, and they do 10.6 inches. That they're mixing their metric with imperial, aren't they? 10.6 inches. How can you mix? What a stupid thing to... Who wrote this? Anyway, it's 3 times the size of the average pussycat. Meow. Meow. I love it. A Maine Coon. A Maine Coon, one of the biggest domestic cat breeds. Oh, those stupid dogs around here wouldn't stand a chance against one of those, would they? Meow. Meow. Oh, imagine the toilet, though. I mean, it's bad enough when my cat goes toilet on the kitchen floor sometimes. Although yesterday oh my God, took my breath away when I walked into the kitchen yesterday. God. Got in from work yesterday. Oh God. But she had gone in the litter tray. Well done, Katie the cat. Well done. So I come in now from work and she comes up to meow and then starts walking around in circles. She spends a lot of time now poor old soul, walking around in circles all the time. I've started doing it myself. A Maine Coon, one of the biggest domestic cats. Wow. She's friendly, but some visitors are scared as they're more used to seeing dogs outside. That cat's massive. You can't see any of these, can you? I haven't got the pictures up here. Highest jumping llama. That's in there. They look quite funny. What's that? Largest foot rotation, where you can rotate your foot. Oh, there's something not right. So that would be a wonderful, wonderful present, I think, to get old and young alike, the Guinness Book of World Records. And, of course, you've got wonderful pictures in there as well. You know, you can just kind of flick through it and you're not worry too much flicking through that. And something else I've discovered, Audi at the moment are selling cuckoo clocks. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Only 30 quid, 29.99, something like that. So if you want a cuckoo clock, that's another nice little present to get someone. Oh, what a lovely gift. Cuckoo clock in Audi, 30 quid. They're the battery-operated ones. And cuckoo clocks can go out from anything from like 20 quid up to hundreds and hundreds of pounds, depending what you've got. I've got a lovely one downstairs, actually, in my hall. Although I turned it off, it kept waking me up every time that blooming bird came out. Cuckoo, cuckoo. It wasn't so much the cuckoo, it's when it slams the door shut behind it. Crash as the door goes. Right, that's it, nearly. Oh, you know what we haven't done? Oh, God, I've been trying to do this for days. My swearing thing. Still haven't done it. Oh, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, all right? Let's do today's birthdays, boys and girls. Happy birthday today to top singer, top karaoke singer, who's also in, he also does shows, stage things. He's been in stage productions of that. Matt Gardner. You'll know Matt, everyone. Yes. He's on at the karaoke every Friday and generally every Sunday now as well. He comes every Sunday as well. Happy birthday to Matt Gardner. No age mentioned there, Matt. Happy birthday, Matt Gardner and the Tight Jeans. Happy birthday today to Jamie Doyle-Mccloskey. Happy birthday, Jamie. Lovely picture of you. I think where you got married there. Happy birthday, Jamie. Happy birthday today to Tracy Clark. I think from Venture... Yes, Venture Radio. Happy birthday, Tracy. Lovely picture of you on a horse. We like horses. Happy birthday today to Joanne Hibbert with a beautiful picture of London right at the top there. And everyone giving you kisses in your profile picture. Happy birthday, darling. All right, happy birthday, little Joanne. And happy birthday today to Liisa Ann. Now, that looks like... Is that a little family occasion? Liisa Ann, it's her birthday as well today. So, let's sing the song. Ooh, it's a bit loud, weren't it? Bah, bah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. All right? Happy Thursday birthday to you all, gang. That's it for me today. Thanks as always for watching and listening. Have a lovely Thursday. It's going to be a very nice day. I'm going back to Coworth House today in Berkshire and take my mate this time. Someone was asking about the rooms there, so I'll do a little video of the rooms. But, of course, you saw all the meadow and that last week. So that's where we're going a little bit later on this afternoon. But first, swimming. Very important to keep fit. Cheerio now.